Yo guys, what's good? Just got back from the gym, had a bit of food, and it's time to make the video of the day. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say burnt out today, but I'm definitely tired. I was on the meme coin markets all night, watching the charts, staying up late, not prioritizing sleep, and I felt it today. I didn't want to go to the gym, but I promised myself I would, so I had to get it done. Didn't want to make this video, but I've set myself the challenge of making one every day for 365 days. So I have to get it done. These are the days that count, guys. These are the days that really count. And it's so hard to do it sometimes when you're tired, when you're not feeling like making a video, when you're not feeling like working out. These are the days that count. This is where the discipline comes in. And yeah, I'm definitely feeling it today. The point I want to make today on this video is that life's a marathon. It's not a race. There is no real finish line. I listen to a lot of people who have got rich, Hamza, Iman Gadzhi, all these people. And I've been listening to Hamza a lot more recently because obviously he made it. He's got a lot of money. He's made a lot of money on the YouTube space. I think he's got a school, Adonis School, is it? Something like that. Obviously, he's made it, and he found that when he made it, he'd got all the money, he'd got the status, he's got girls or whatever, things like that. And he found that he didn't know what else to do. And what did he end up doing? Well, he went back to the basics. He was like, what am I chasing anymore? What makes me happy? Working out, kickboxing, eating clean, meditating, doing all the non-negotiables, what I try and implement every day. And I'll be honest, there is days where I slack off. There is days where I don't feel like doing stuff and I might miss training abs in the morning. I might not read. I haven't read for 3 days. There is days where I don't want to do these things and sometimes I won't do them. But as long as I'm trying to get them things in every day, then I know that I'm on the right path. And life isn't a steady incline, you know. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. As long as it's going it this way, as long as it's slightly inclining, there may be a little dip, as I've spoke about before. I made a video before on taking 2 steps back to take 10 steps forward. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you might have to take a week off the gym. You might get an injury. You might get something along these lines that puts you back a bit. But in the long run, as long as you bounce back from that, you're still going to win in the end. Like I said, life's it's not a race. It's a marathon. So the people who are rushing to get to the top, they're going to burn out quicker and probably give up. If we just keep implementing them 1% habits every day, we will get to where we want to be. But yeah, it's definitely one of them days, man. Didn't feel like doing much. A lack of sleep is the main reason for that. And I find that I'm a very all or nothing person. So when I was drinking, when I was using drugs, I'd see people having maybe 1 beer or 1 puff on a joint, and I'd be thinking to myself, what's the fucking point? Why don't you just get smashed? If I was drinking, I wanted to get smashed. If I was smoking a joint, I want to get stoned. Do you know what I mean? So I'm a very all or nothing person. So when I put everything into when I put everything into training, when I put everything into working on my laptop, when I put my all into everything, I find myself eventually burning out a bit. And this is why I made the video on the 80-20 rule, because it was almost a reminder to myself. It was almost a reminder to me to say, Zach, sometimes you need to take a step back. You're going as hard as you can, literally 99% of the time. And it causes these days maybe once every 2 weeks where I'm like, what's this all for, man? What am I doing this all for? And a lot of that is definitely due to a lack of sleep. I think I've mentioned before that when I don't get good sleep, I just feel yeah, I definitely mentioned this before. Like, my head's not, like, my mental health isn't awful. It's 10 times better than it ever was. But I feel them little tiny decreases in dopamine and stuff like that if I get a lack of sleep. But we're still getting the videos out. We're not giving up on this challenge. 365 days, and we'll see where we are at the end. And I'll come back to these videos in a year's time and think, man, you were working so hard. You were trying so hard. You're putting everything into the gym, everything into online business, everything into your 9 to 5. I'm putting everything in right now. And I know that if I lay a brick every day, eventually I'll have a brick wall. Guys, short and sweet. I hope you can get something from that. Life is a marathon. It's not a race. And this video has just made me happy I'm making it. Because there's always these days where I don't want to do this shit. And I've just reminded myself that I started this because I was in a dark place before. I was in a shit place. And I got out of that. And I can keep steadily increasing every day. So guys, don't give up. Like I said in I think it was yesterday's video. Don't give up, man. Just keep pushing. If you have a shit day, just keep going. Anyway, I'm going to get showered up. Happy I made this video. Happy I got the gym session in. On the days where you don't feel like it, I promise you, at the end of the gym session, at the end of work, you'll feel like, I don't know, you'll just feel satisfied and feel like, yeah, I didn't want to do that today, but I've done it. Guys, hope you enjoyed that. Remember to subscribe. I also have a free Telegram where I try and drop daily game about how to improve your life. It's been a little bit slower recently. I haven't been uploading as much. I've got so much stuff to do online. Business and trying to put someone's community together, and that should be launching Wednesday. It's definitely launching this week, so that should be a bit of extra online income. Anyway, I'm going to jump in the shower, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all, man. All the comments, all the love that I get. Yeah, there's not loads right now, but honestly, it means a lot, man. So, yeah. Keep pushing, guys. Don't give up.